Fuck her up, Siki. Fuck her up. Fuck. All right, I'm super late. I've been under the weather all week, but I am back with the Baddies East Reunion Part 2 review. This was the reunions of all reunions. I don't even know where to begin. We ended with everybody fighting. I'm just going to go off on some of the highlights. Tasiki whooped the dog shit out of VT. Beat that girl into an oblivion to the point where at one point she just walked off with her bonnet in tow like that to hide her face. I'd have hid my face too because that face was swollen. Martin style, Tommy hit Hearn's face swollen, okay? Rolly actually addresses E.T. and asks her about, why did she hit Natalie? That was crazy. E.T. was talking about, I got the drop. I can't tell you who told me. No one told you. Your paranoid mind told you because you don't understand how reality television works. I got to be honest. I don't think E.T. understands how reality television works. These ladies are not your friends. They're your coworkers. I know you guys are doing fun stuff together, but everybody still has a job to do. It's no secret now that it's required in your contract when you were on a Zeus show, especially a show like Baddies, that you're going to have to fight. I really think she came into the season totally wrong. She could have, if she had just been her authentic self instead of following others and bullying and fighting other people's battles, she probably would have stayed a fan favorite and made it to Baddies Caribbean and perhaps made it to gotten other exposure on the network. But I really think she screwed herself over on this one. The Camila and Rolly fight. So I feel like the fans are divided. Here, my watch party, we were all divided. I don't think Rolly beat up Camila. I don't. I think Rolly uses her body, like I said in my other review. She uses her body and hits like this. All she did was knock Camila on the ground. And if you remember, Camila snuck her right in her eye. And when she got up, she was totally unbothered and fine. So there's that. God, who else fought? Everybody fought. T and Scotty. T, you talked all that good cash money shit and then had the nerve to run from Scotty and let her hit you from behind like that. I don't know, girl. I lost a little respect for you after watching that. I was so disappointed. This is the same girl who was super sick and fought 3 different females in one episode and stood her ground. Where was that girl during the reunion? You let that girl beat you up. Scotty, who can't fight. She can't even verbally fight, let alone physically fight. And you let her get you. Now, I get it. You were probably trying to protect your face because we know you are a social media influencer. I get it. You got to preserve the face because that's how you make your money. But don't during a show where you have to fight. I didn't like that. I like that they managed to quiet the lady. I'm going to interrupt myself. So Nene, who I kind of bagged on at first, I actually think she did a good job as a host. I think she was totally, utterly shocked by all the fighting. Every time they cut back to her face was like... Especially the scene when Rolly told Biggie, you're just mad because you wanted to eat my pussy in the other season. I wouldn't let you. First of all, no one wants to eat your pussy. Nobody. No one on Earth, planet Earth, galaxy, Milky Way galaxy is trying to mess with you like that. I'm surprised you have a child. God forgive me, I shouldn't have said that. But anyway, when Biggie goes, are you kidding me? You have 4 different odors coming out of your body. And if you go back to Rolly's original season when she was on, One More Chance, the first 2 dating shows, they talk about her smelling on that show too. I revisited those last week. Yeah. Hilarious Biggie talking to Nene about that had me dying.
I'm my mother, so I don't care about these cameras. I'm my mother, so this girl's lying about me wanting to eat her pussy. So she smells in 4 different ways. Her armpit, her ass, and the bottom of her titty smell 4 different ways. I'm my mother's soul. I would never fuck you. Oh my God, this girl want to come up with a narrative so bad, bro. You're a weird. I'm my mother, bro.
But back to what I was saying, I like that they all finally stopped fighting and we got to the root of some of the issues. And it was great that Biggie called out Natalie about how you treated Biggie bad during the season, But you let E.T., this op-ass bitch that you did not know, who Biggie revealed apparently had been begging to get on the show for 3 seasons. Natalie finally lets her on. She treats her like, treats her better than the original OGs just for this girl to sneak you on the stage. And I do feel like in that, I'm not a huge fan of Natalie, but I do feel like Natalie received it. Because she didn't talk a lot. And then she mentioned her husband telling her that she's too nice because she talked about how she dishes out extra money for the girls to go to sporting events. She hooks them up on their birthdays and stuff like that. And she probably is being too nice because Natalie, like I said about E.T., Natalie, these ladies aren't your friends either. They're also your coworkers. They're people that you've hired. They're your employees technically. So you got to be careful who you're partying with. Great part 2. One of the best. These ladies showed out. They really did. Can't wait for part 3. Kind of don't want the season to end.